looks like, so we're going to be Hard Ali, who is he is a member of the Kingslayer.
A fan favorite.
Fan favorite. he plays more of the interesting decks that are for the Kingslayer crew. And then we do have Evan Garms here.
Yes.
I do not know what deck Evan is going to be playing for sure, but I do know what Ali is going to be playing.
That's a good question.
So we are going to fix this display real quick.
This is sure to be a fun one to watch, 100%.
This is going to be probably, I think, one of the better games.
Yeah. And we will fix the clans as we see them.
So we do know that...
We know one of them for sure.
So I wonder if we are actually going to see the same nation, because I do know...
Fix the round
Yes,
as well.
yeah. Well, I hope you have a good time at your Vanguard locals. What format are you going to be playing? Standard. Well, hopefully you go in and you definitely show up people with whatever deck that you use. I mean, obviously, I think that Standard is one of the more wide open formats that we do have.
Especially in its current state.
So we're going to change Evan Garn's Nation as soon as we see the starter flipped, just so that, because I do not want to go and assume which one that he is playing. Okay, so we do see...
Yeah, we get a view.
So he is playing
That one.
the good old, yes. And then we are going to fix the damage real quick.
Oh, yes, from last game. And now we're just waiting for a round start call.
Yep.
It should be just about to start. All right, we do begin. It does look like Hart won the die roll, so he'll be starting as turn player, which does give Evan the draw. So here we go. The Steam Maiden's train is beginning. Early start off, we're go ahead and getting out, what we need to see to get that mellow amusement ready. Going into drop so we can, get it back later when we need it. Its time will come.
So we do see Ollie is playing his Deleter Messiah list, I do believe. And we do see that Evan is playing the Steam Maidens, Gear Chronicle specific.
As I spoke about earlier, this is something I was really excited to see, because I really want to see Steam Maidens work and bring it.
Yep. Also, Alfred, go ahead. Hopefully, you are having fun with playing Digimon. I know I have been absent from playing Digimon recently, but we've been grinding on Vanguard. So,
Heart does go to 1 damage early. Goes to nice and easy. Protecting his life early, knowing what he's going to have to deal with later. Taking the hand destruction early is not a bad choice here. So I was just explaining the cards like grade 2 that can call a locked card after it attacks. And he's explaining the new grade 2 that we got for Messiahs. So we see no trigger on the Vanguard swing, so Evan will go to 1 damage. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Quick little distraction, but if what you missed, if anything, is simply Hart is playing the grade 2 game very well. He's got his vocal heat out early, and he's abusing it. Very, very powerful.
So an interesting thing that he drove check earlier is he did drive check the new Deleter promo.
Yes.
Which was very sought after for going to BCS for it.
Extremely. Card hadn't even been out for like a day before the prices just skyrocketed.
Oh, yes. So when the card finally got put on TCG Player, it stayed at $90.
Yeah.
If something wasn't pay to win, I don't know what was.
We are getting the Steam Main Ride and skill to Search and Ride. Now, this is where I'm pretty much glued to the screen at this point, right? Because I want to see what Steam Main says.
Yes.
I'm very excited to see this deck pop off. Hart does choose to go to 3, no defensive. And we begin our time leap shenanigans on here.
So he is just taking the time to make sure that he understands what the card is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So basically,
go ahead and send the vocal heat back to bottom of deck.
Yep. So what the card does is on attack, it's just going to counterblast and send something back to the bottom.
Yeah.
Most of the
he did hit a crit on his drive check, so Hart will be going to 5 very early.
we are going to be. He did hit a heal though, so we are going to go to 4.
Yeah, stay up 4, which is pretty big. Now that is a lot of CP for him to work with.
Yep. So we are going to be putting a card into Soul.
We'll go to 5.
Yep. So what Evan likes to do, if everybody would like to know, is he likes to put his bind zone right next to him, so he does have it readily available.
Yeah. So it is may look like it's cut off or out of the way.
And also, as we see, he went back down into grade 2. So he is denying Ollie the stride.
Yeah.
And then Ollie is riding the deleter, so he is going to CB1, pitch a card, and delete his opponent's Vanguard. And I think that this is where denying the stride for deleters is very big, because they literally want to go into that P-Clan collection stride to be able to just get the massive value.
Mm-hmm. Not see a defensive on third game, which is always what you want to see when you're starting your turn pushing and swinging your small numbers.
Especially with deleters.
Yeah.
So we are going to see that this is 2 damage coming in, and he is going to make it 2 to pass.
We see a crit and a no trigger, so we do not see a hit there, unfortunately.
So we are going to see Given swing, and at the end of battle, he is going to be able to activate Given's effect.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to retire Given and the promo. So the promo does count as 3 retires.
Yes.
So he is just getting rid of his board, making sure that he keeps his hand.
And he gets to restand the Vanguard, which can now swing for 3.
Yep. So it's 23, 3 damage to the 0.
So it looks like we have a G-Guard. Or
Yep.
is that...
So we are
that's
going
the-
to see Uluru, which is one of the G-Guards normally.
But now it's a main deck. And no trigger on the drive check, unfortunately. Did get a Given back, though.
So we are going to GSS, and this is something that you can comfortably do doing the ride down play is being able to go into another grade 3. Obviously, he did not hit it, so this is kind of rough.
Yeah. He's kind of stuck deleted at this point, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which honestly, that G assist alone might be the determining factor for this match. Like Heart's hand size isn't large, but I don't see it being a problem guarding a deleted band, you know?
Yeah. Normally, what you do when you play against deleters is you are able to stride, which undeletes already,
yes,
because it is a new entity entering into on the board. So here we are going to be attack extending.
We're gonna not
We
timely.
swing with the Mellum Amusement.
Steam Maiden bind ourselves back into the mellow amusement. Not timely.
I mean, it's pretty much time.
Kinda
Yeah.
timely, yeah.
And so we are going to go into Ollie's turn, and
Unfortunately, with a deleted Vanguard, there wasn't much else that you could extend into.
and so
Heart gets the stride.
yep, here we are. Ollie is striding, and I assume that he's going to go into more of like. So he is going to go into the Cosmodon.
Yeah, he can't push too hard with one card in hand. Not really much to retire and get his restand and such.
So here we are going to look at the top 7, I do believe, and call 2 as locked.
I believe almost every single one of those triggers. I believe the top 5 is entirely true.
Yep, sadly. So we did call the leader Vanguard.
And it looked like a heal trigger.
Yep. So we do see it's an interesting game so far.
Yeah, for sure.
And so Ali is just going to go ahead and unlock, not adding any of these to hand. He's wanting to put pressure.
Yeah, he's trying to get that last bit of damage out.
So we
And
do see a heal.
And he does, in fact, heal at 5. So he'll go back to meet F4. We see a Vocal and the Grade 3 Searcher.
And that is going to be game 1.
Game 1.